So I just wanted to put this video out there, but I'll start with saying I feel absolutely no animosity or anything like that between sort of Camp A and Camp B here. You know, I drive. I even own 2 cars at the moment, and I've built up cars like before I got into bikes to race on track, and I have raced on track. So I'm sort of sympathetic to both worlds, but still there are people in both camps who, you know, kind of bellends. And recently I have started to commute again, or commute again properly, sort of full time by bike. I use cycle packs as I'm doing now, and I use the road. I'm not afraid to use the road. I'm not fearful of drivers or anything like that. But again, you still encounter, you know, the odd imbecile behind the wheel or behind bars. They can be behind bars too. Now this video will include a few clips that I've got lately of, you know, dangerous manoeuvres, and one of them will include a response from the police because I was asked to report it. But yeah, so I don't again feel any animosity towards the police. I think in majority of cases their hands are tied somewhat because of the CPS, but yeah, this time was a bit yeah, well, you'll see. But yeah, okay, so I mean, you'll have seen the first video already of the Nissan Duke just cutting in at the very last second, coming up to an island, and being on the Marin that I was without any decent brake pads, it was difficult to stop on a dime, so I had to shoot up the inside of him and stop, well, as soon as I could. He then actually proceeded to get mad at me because I was in front of him again, and when I pulled off to go straight, as I was intending to do all along, he was going left from the right lane. He tried to actually still pass me, although that wasn't caught on camera because it was on the wrong setting. So yeah, he beat me. Nutter. It doesn't, like, I get mad in that one moment and then it just passes. I can tell you that wasn't reported. There would have been no point doing it. I've also had one that was missed on camera, and that was very, very close. And the woman actually hung out a window and shouted at me to get off the road. I've had a van driver pass me at a ridiculous spot, like within inches through a tunnel. And I think the last one that I can remember is a Picasso that I was indicating right to pull out into the next lane. I checked it was clear, was about to start moving out, and they just decided to drive past me anyway and almost hit me. But the main point of this video, the title of this video, an unfortunate coming together of 2 road users. Now if you're on the other socials, Instagram, Facebook, even Twitter, you probably would have seen this video, cast your opinion on it. A lot of people were shocked by it, and sort of in my opinion as I saw it, that this guy in this video waited for the absolute specific moment to try and pass me in an attempt to hit me. And that's coming from my sort of neutral point of ground. And then after the initial pass, I am certain he's tried to hit me with his door. I'll put the slow motion in there so you can see it, but yeah, look in his mirror. Door opens suddenly after suddenly pulling over on the side of the road rather than a parking spot, which is in front of those shops. And yeah, door starts to open as I'm passing. So whether that was an attempt to knock me off, who knows. But a lot of you, rightly so, were very shocked by this footage, and yeah, lots of you asked me to report it, including family and friends and all you guys. So I did. You can upload footage like that to the Nextbase website and it might get pushed on to the appropriate police force, or you can upload directly to, or submit a report directly to the police force in your area. Now I did both. Submitted the Nextbase dash cam report. I submitted the report to Staffordshire Police. Maybe coming the Tilly route wasn't the best for doing a video. Oh right, yeah. Okay, so yeah, I submitted the report on the Wednesday, got a call on the Sunday, asked if I could submit the footage because he wanted to review it, and I'd probably say within the hour actually, he'd reviewed it and he called me back. So yeah, as the title of the video suggests, his basic evaluation of the events in that specific video were that it was an unfortunate coming together of two road users, aka a near miss, which involved a bit of road rage. Do I feel disappointed by that answer? Yes and no. I didn't actually have any expectation of anything happening because I have had someone clip me before, and when I say clip, I literally mean clip. It was the front wheel. Some of you may have seen it if you've been subscribed for a while, but he clipped my front wheel, drove off into the morning light, and yeah, basically in that one I was actually questioned whether I was wearing my glasses or and then I was told the sunlight was probably in the driver's eyes and that's why he didn't see me. But yeah, nothing happened there. I mean, apparently the guy got a visit from the police to give him some advice, but yeah, nothing extra. I didn't actually really want anything extra because nothing had been damaged or hurt, but yeah, at least someone went round. But now some of you will bring up the sort of 2 meter passing rule, and as far as that investigating officer was concerned, that is literally just a rule. They don't have to abide by that, they don't have to enforce that. So I know other police forces up and down the UK are taking that seriously and are doing initiatives to, you know, get that message across and potentially prosecute people who do close passes. But apparently Staff's police aren't, and they won't take any action regarding a close pass like that, which I think is mad, because I swerved to not hit that car, and I am still certain that he waited until the last possible second, the most dangerous spot to try and overtake. Could have overtook on the island, could have overtook in the exit to the island in the wide part, but he waited until the narrow part with a car coming the other way. There was nothing in that video that he could prosecute on in regards to the driving, And essentially, although I think he might have briefly said that yes, it is bad driving, yeah, he basically said it's down to the road layout. He went on quite a lengthy chat about how it's the roads that are the problem. They're not designed for cars, they're not designed cars and bikes to share. So yeah, apparently this incident is the road's fault, which is strange. But yeah, in regards to the driving, he said he wouldn't be doing anything with it. The car, the registration has been logged on a database, obviously linked to this encounter, this video. So if anything was to happen again, then it could be referred to and used as evidence against him. But nothing further to this event. No one is even going to be approaching him, paying him a visit or anything, just to give him some words of advice. Okay, so the second part of any investigation, I guess as you call it, would revolve around the door footage. I submitted that in the report that I thought he'd intentionally tried to open the door on me, but of course I'm not allowed to submit edited footage. I guess the officer just looked at the footage in full speed, and you can barely see anything in full speed. You can hear the door latch go, but you can't really see the door open. You need the sort of slow-mo for that. So he said he couldn't see anything, he couldn't see the door open, he could hear it, and even if he could see it, it would be impossible. It would be impossible to prove that the door had opened intentionally to hit me, which I agree with. It's impossible to prove the intent there. It's just my thought that because he pulled over so quickly after on the double yellows, that the door opening would have been an intent to hit me, but it would have been impossible to prove that if the officer had chosen to prosecute and taken it to court. It would have just got thrown out. That's that, I guess, with this. That's just my latest experience with a close pass on the road. I'm obviously still riding on the road, still happy to ride on the road. I've got awareness of what's around me. I'll choose my road position accordingly, and I'm happy to share it. I don't mind sharing the road. I don't mind tucking in a little bit to let someone pass. It doesn't bother me. It is sort of annoying when, in other areas of the country, sort of that footage would have been seen, and at the very least the driver would have got speaking to. It's still disappointing nonetheless. But anyway, I'm going to carry on my commute. It's just a random video here, just to throw that experience out there. Whether it has any knock-on effect of your experiences, then I don't know, let me know. But yeah, this hill's gonna sap me now, so I'm gonna continue and ride safe.